Beyblade has been draining my wallet lately, from the launch of the CX system, to the 25th anniversary set, to nearly a dozen Hasbro bays on Amazon. So when Takara Tomy officially announced the Xeno Xcalibur remake, I looked at my wallet and said,
"Oh here we go again."
Zeno Excalibur is an attack type from Beyblade's 3rd generation Beyblade Burst. This bay was known mostly for its sharp single sword contact point and the uniquely powerful sword launcher. While this blade was legendary in years past, is the remake's power just as mythical as its namesake? Xeno is the latest release in Beyblade X's crossover project, which has already brought back previous fan-favorite bays like El Drago and Dragoon. It's also now the 2nd Burst Gen release, following just a few days after Victory Valkyrie. The box art is so detailed and crisp, and I just get a big rush of nostalgia, because this era of Beyblade is where I really discovered a passion for making Beyblade videos. They did an amazing job bringing back the old box style, even down to legendary blader Xhaka appearing right on the front. So let's dive straight into the box, and the first thing we're going to look at is the launcher. The sword launcher was always a crucial component of Excalibur's identity. So it's awesome that Takara Tomy re-released the hold launcher from Samurai Saber in this themed red and black recolor. I'm more of a string launcher fan, but winders this generation have wickedly strong power outputs, especially with the longer ripcord from the hold launcher. A pretty popular setup for competitive bladers has been a standard winder launcher with the extended green ripcord from Samurai Saber. So this new, minimal, all-black look is going to be very appealing. I do wish that the launcher came with attachments though. The Samurai version had these purple rubber grips, so they could have done that with red to match the color scheme, but that's just me nitpicking, I guess. If you guys want to get Excalibur for yourselves, make sure to go and check out sponsor of the channel, Mall of Toys. They have Excalibur up for sale right now, and they have pre-orders up for the upcoming Hell's Reaper random booster, as well as an entire library of X releases to choose from. So go and check them out, link in the description down below, and make sure to use code ilinnuc to get 5% off. And now we have the bay itself. Starting with the bit, we have a lighter blue GF or gear flat. If you're a Beyblade collector like me, you're probably surrounded by GFs already, but here's another one. Gear flat is super aggressive, hard to control, and also weak in the stamina department, but it does have a resemblance to the impact driver from the original. Sort of. Gear flat isn't one of my favorite bits to use in the game, but it does fit the aesthetic and performance of Xeno pretty well. Next up, we have the ratchet, which is 360, and 360 is a boring and kind of repetitive part at this point, but it does look really similar to the Magnum disc from Burst. This version of 360 has a bright red outer ring with a metallic silver core to emulate Magnum as close as possible, and I think they did a great job. 360 is also still a highly competitive ratchet, and this color scheme could spice up your combos, so I'll take it. Finally, we have the blade with Xeno Excalibur, and first and foremost, just look at it. The detail and paint is impeccable, but dear God, Valkyrie, there's so many stickers. We've been pretty fortunate to not have to deal with stickers in X like we had to during Burst, and I'm perfectly okay with them not coming back. And these stickers are freaking tiny as well, but once that was over with, the blade looks even better. The ring around the layer is all metal with a metallic blue coat, and the tip of the sword is a chunky piece of gold painted metal as well. The shaping is also rather oblong, similar to Dran Buster, but maybe even more extreme. It's less round than Buster, and it's also less round than the original Xeno Excalibur design. I'm hoping this extreme shape will lead to some incredible attack power, but they did nerf it a bit. For some reason, one-sided ratchets like 160 don't line up with the sword properly, which severely limits its one-hit KO potential. The blade is also rather light as well, with mine being just under 31 grams. Dran Buster is over 36 grams, and for a Bey that's all boom or bust, the extra weight can really matter. The entire combo though looks fantastic, maybe even a bit better than the Valkyrie remake from the 25th anniversary set. I'm hoping we get more Burst remakes soon, and when we do, I'm crossing my fingers it's either a Longinus or a dual spin Spriggan Requiem. But the question is, will this Sword of Arthurian Legend be able to slash through the competition? Or will it be reduced to nothing but a dull piece of scrap metal? Oh! Not really sure why it wanted to fight me and not Rudder, but that's a loss, I guess? Up against Rudder again. No major impact. Oh! I was saying no major impact, and there was 3 crazy hits, but that is an extreme finish for Rudder. Oh my! That is the fastest X dash I think I've seen. But it's just not enough. It's not enough. These battles they're honestly more intense than the Buster Dran battles are, even though they have a very similar shape, but it's so boom or bust. Oh! Oh! Okay, up against the new Pegasus remake, Pegasus was destroyed lightning fast yet again. No! No! Every time I think that Excalibur won, it was just destroyed. It looked like it won there, but it burst itself. Oh! There we go. Okay, and Excalibur returns the favor with a burst finish of its own. And here is a little damage report after maybe like 8 battles or so, maybe 10, so that sword is definitely wearing down. Let me get another one. Oh, okay. Huge hit. Oh. But the stamina is wearing down. I think that is an issue with gear flat. Some crazy impacts there yet again, but just not enough stamina. Now, just because I'm interested, I actually swapped out gear flat for low rush. Maybe we can get some better stamina so the battle doesn't end so fast, and let's see how this combo does. Oh, good hit there. We have some decent, maybe. It looked like we had better stamina on Buster for a little bit, but, oh, come on. Oh, I called it Buster as well. It's not Buster, this is Excalibur. I'm gonna be getting them confused. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So, this Bey definitely can deal some damage and deal some bursts, but I just don't think it packs quite enough weight, and I think that's going to be the big issue. In summary, Takara Tomy did a fantastic job bringing this Bey into the current X generation. The design, launcher, and attention to detail make this release as beautiful as it is fun to use. But I think that's the limit. For whatever potential reason, I think Takara Tomy is actively trying to keep the crossover Beys out of the meta. Maybe they want the new series releases to shine, but the lack of weight and the weird 160 ratchet misalignment is intentional. Not every release needs to be a meta beast though, and I think Xeno Excalibur is by far the best crossover product to get. That's probably my nostalgia talking, but even if the Bay is disappointing to you in some ways, you still have a fantastic red and black hold launcher, as well as a box that's worth displaying on a shelf. Takara Tomy has done a great job yet again, and hopefully we see even more Burst releases in the future. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to join the Nook Nation, and don't forget to have fun and bay away.